Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Brandy Plans. Today we're doing the pre-plan in my main Happy Planner. We are using this amazing Hocus Pocus kit from the Scrappy Fox and all of the foil involved. So this was one of the magical mysteries. They are no longer a subscription. They are just coming to the shop as exclusive art every month. You can get it when it first comes out. You can get it in a sale. It will stay in the shop. However, if you do want the foil bundle with it, which I highly recommend, you might want to, because she's only making so many foil bundles. So if you want it, you might need to get on it to get them right away, because sometimes the foil bundles will, once they're gone, they're gone. They are stunning. I can't say enough awesomeness about the foil. So this foil is purple. I love colored foils. It's like a purple hollow. It's so stunning, guys. I loved it so much. I had so much fun doing this plan with me. I'm sorry I'm doing voiceovers again. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I feel like talking, sometimes I don't. And so I find that the days that I just don't feel like talking and I want to just watch a show and do a plan with me by myself, I do that. And that's the weeks that I tend to do voiceovers. I also, if I've got so much going on, I can do my plan with me's with my kids in the background. And that was kind of the case this week, is that my kids are now getting older and they're staying up later and they're loud, guys. They're just loud. And so so I didn't have a chance to do this plan with me and do a talk through. I absolutely adore that graveyard scene and that foil that I put down. I loved it so much. I didn't want to put it over anything because I wanted to be able to see all of it. Same with the spider webs at the top of the page. I just thought the foil was so stunning all on its own that I decided I wanted to use it not covering anything. And then also the art. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but sometimes I find the art is so beautiful that I don't really want to put something super dramatic over top of it, because I don't want to cover up the actual artwork. Do you know what I mean? The colors are so bold, and I find that when you put foil over it, sometimes it kind of makes it more flat, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so she had so many great overlay choices that I decided to use some of the empty boxes to make the foil the full box, which is part of what I really love about these kits, is that she gives you those options. And then I have enough extra full boxes to do a whole nother B6 plan with me next year, because I'm hoarding my stickers. Yep. That's me. I like to hoard my stickers. And I actually feel quite proud of myself to say that finally, that it's okay. I have enough stickers to last probably 2 to 3 years, and I'm hoarding a bunch, and I'm okay with that. I think that recognition is the first step to understanding one's problems. So yes, there you go. I hoard stickers. So I am saving these for next year because I think they're amazing, and I'm going to use them next year for sure. And including all the little extra foil pieces that I don't use, which are not that many. Just as an FYI, there's not that many extra foil pieces left over for sure. And so because you get so many amazing full boxes and decorative boxes, I decided to use as many kind of fun boxes in this spread. And then I just kind of lay the boxes out, and then I fill in my weekly plans after the fact. So yeah, so that's what you're going to see me doing. And I think it turned out amazing. And yes, I use the bougie boxes. I foil the snot out of this. I think it turns out amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really good. My week has been pretty darn amazing. My kids have had a little bit of a cold, they're just kind of getting over it. So they missed school on Tuesday, and I wanted to kill them, murder them, because they're sick, but not sick enough to just be laying on the couch, sick, driving mom nuts, want to be in my face. And I'm not gonna lie to you, during the week, because I work weekend nights, during the week is kind of like my off time, like my time to like just kind of chill. And I tell you, when they're home from school, sometimes I'm like, ugh. And of course, Monday was a holiday, so they were home Monday too, for Thanksgiving. So I can tell you, holy cow, I'm like, my house was full. My husband's home because he is still recovering from knee surgery. I don't know when he's going back to work. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I miss my house by myself. I want my house back to myself, all by myself. So I'm like super excited for them all to like just get out of my house. So they're back to school finally, thank goodness. I kind of made them, and it's so funny because, of course, I made them do some cleaning while they were home, and they were like, because, of course, the bathrooms need to get done. Like, you're all snotty and yucky and gross. Like, we need to wash your sheets, and we need to, like, I had to do all the do laundry, because I have to do laundry every week. Like, that's just part of being an adult and a person and a human being. So I was doing their laundry and all that stuff. And then this was the week I decided to go through all my kids' clothing. So my eldest son is now in men's clothing. So before school, we realized that nothing we owned fit him. So I did all of his, like going through all his clothes right before school in the summer, because he just went through this giant growth spurt, like huge. And so my cousin gives me all her hand-me-downs for her boys, and I hadn't received them yet. And of course, my son he doesn't like blue jeans, and so a lot of them were blue jeans. So anyway, this is quite the rant. Sorry, guys. Anyway, I ended up buying quite a bit of pants for him, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't go through my daughter and my youngest son's clothing. Well, my youngest son is starting to come out, and all of his jogging pants are too tight. His T-shirts are starting to show his belly button. My daughter's pants are, like, starting to show her ankle. Like, it was just getting time that they needed to have, like, the next height in clothing. So I have like all these extra hand-me-downs and these things that I have bought on sale, and I keep clothing for the next size like under our stairs. So I pulled out all the boxes. We went through all the clothes. And of course, I did this while they were sick. So they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this stuff happens when you're at school. Like I do all this stuff." Like, I'm not just sitting at home, like, not doing anything during the day. I do stuff. Like, I make the house run, and I make sure you have clothes, and I do all that kind of stuff. So it was really interesting. They were kind of watching me go through all these clothes, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, like, how much?" And, like, I have to wash them, right? Because they've been under the stairs. So we, like, wash them, go through them. Make sure it's stuff that they'll actually wear, stuff that they won't wear, like all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I went through all the clothing, and then now, of course, I have like all their old clothing that they've now grown out of. I had to go through like, what can we donate? What can I put in a consignment store? So I've been like super busy doing all of that this week. And then, of course, I went to talk to the lady at the consignment store. Super lovely. We have the cutest little consignment store in my small town. She has all these cute little things. So, of course, I went and did a little bit of shopping at the consignment store after I went and dropped off. Because my kids aren't really sure what they're going to do for Halloween. And I'm not even sure what we're doing for Halloween. My 12-year-old just wants to wear a scary mask. But I'm not sure if I want to go buy a scary mask. So anyway, it's a whole thing. So I was just checking out the Halloween costumes, of course, at the consignment store, because they have a lot of cute costumes there. So I was just like having a little shop while we were there. I didn't pick anything up, just a look, but I might have to take my son back to see. There was this like giant fuzzy rat. I think it's a rat like mouse head. So I was like, it's not scary. Would a 12-year-old boy want to just wear a giant mouse head? I don't know. It wasn't cute. So it definitely wasn't cute. It looked like a rodent. So I would say probably rat. But it's huge. It's huge. Like, so you would see, like, the eyes are the mouth, right? Like, it was quite large and big. I thought it would be perfect. But at the same time, I'm not a 12-year-old boy. I don't know. He was really keen to look scary, right? Like, he was thinking, Jason, Freddy. Not that he's even seen any of those movies, and he'd probably like have nightmares forever, but that's what he's thinking. So I'm like, okay, I might have to take him down just to look, see if, yeah, that's something he's even remotely interested in. So yeah, this is me just laying down all the boxes. I think it turned out amazing. I really actually love all the bright colors in this kit. And of course, because there's so many pages of stickers, I'm constantly trying to find what I'm looking for. And yeah, sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't. So I decide to work on the sidebar. I have stopped putting habit trackers in my sidebar. I found that I wasn't really using them, but I do love using what was I going to say? I do love using the movie marquee. I've been marking the TV shows and the movies that me and the kids have been watching as a family, and that's been super fun. We watched what did we watch the other day that I thought, how have I missed this movie? Oh, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Have you guys seen it? It is incredibly good. I don't know what took me so long to see this movie. My kids, of course, went to the theater with my husband on a weekend I was working. And yeah, I'm like, Alan, why have you not told me this movie is so good? It was so well done. I was so impressed. And then the other day we watched Guardians of the Galaxy. So they've seen a bunch of Marvel movies, but I don't think they've actually seen Guardians of the Galaxy. So we watched that the other day. It was super fun. It's one of my favorite, I would say, of all the Marvel kind of movies. And again, don't lynch me for just my opinion. I like the ones that are kind of like less serious, more funny. So I like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I love like Thor Ragnarok, I think is one of my favorite movies of all time. I just really, really liked it. I love Jeff Goldblum's character in it. Like, I love him so much. Anyway, so yeah, so we were watching that the other day, and I think my kids have now seen all the Thor movies, except for did they go see the latest one? See, my husband takes my kids to the movies on the weekends, and I can't go because, of course, I'm working and or sleeping. So, yeah, I can't remember if they went or not, but they've seen most of the movies for sure. I still haven't seen all the Marvel movies because there's only so many times in a day, and sometimes you just don't have time. This is me deciding I need to use all these Mickey heads. So I decide that I'm going to just sporadically put them throughout. I put them on all the glitter headers. I decide to put them on the banner. I decide to put them on some of the half boxes and quarter boxes because they're stunning, and you can never have too much foil in a spread, in my personal opinion. And they needed to live everywhere. I just think that they add so much fun to the spread, and I just love how this spread turned out. I want to say this is one of my favorite spreads. Like, I really, really loved the foil. I loved the colors. I love how bright it is. Yeah, I really, really liked how this turned out. It's one of my favorite spreads that I've done. So other than go through the kids' clothes all week, which literally it has taken me all week because I rewashed everything. I have to package them into separate boxes. I have to, what can be like consignment, donation, like all that stuff. So it has taken me all week, which is fine. I'm actually going out tonight to see my friend, Krista, who I haven't seen in quite a while, so I'm super excited about that. I might even, do a little bit of Christmas shopping, which I need to, so we're going to the mall. I know that sounds silly, but we are. 2 grown women going to the mall on a Thursday evening. Whoop, whoop. And then we're going to go out for Thai food, which there's this amazing Thai place just by the mall, so I'm super excited, and I'm going to get leftovers because I have plans to have it at work on the weekend because, a little spicy food when you're working nights is pretty darn yummy, keeps you awake. I decided to use a bunch of the scripts and as well as some of the functionals, so I'm just marking like planning time, I mark laundry, I mark grocery shopping, and then she has enough Thank you, Dawn, so much. She has enough work labels to actually mark work. Not everybody they put like one work. And I'm like, I need 3. Most people need 5. So I'm like, she gives you 5 works so that you can actually label work 5 times, because not everybody has one work like day. Most people have up to 5, I would think. I could be wrong. I guess it depends on what your job is, but in general. So yeah, I'm super excited. And of course, I use the date dots after the fact. I never date my planner while you guys watch, because I don't know. You don't need to watch me put dates down. You guys know what the dates are. So this is my lovely little folder of character stickers and work stuff. So I'm just going through and deciding to put on what I need to put on. So I do like meal planning. I put all the character stickers for my laundry, that kind of stuff. This week, what do I have going on? Oh, and I love these big fox and cactus stickers I put on here. I thought that the girl with the dark hair like really matches perfect. I do have some of her Halloween ones, but I don't know when I'm going out with my friends. And just to let you know, this is what I know that is happening. I do go back and like during the week, I will add in, if like I end up going with my friends, I write it in my planner, and then I'll go look for a character sticker and add it in after. So I do definitely add extra stuff to my planner during the week that you guys probably don't get to see because I don't film it. But I do go back and add a bunch of stuff as well. My kids, of course, I'm marking that they only have half-day Fridays. I always mark tea Monday. Sometimes I'll put a coffee first. I don't drink coffee, but it's tea. And I always know that even though it says coffee first, I know that it's tea that I'm drinking because I don't drink coffee. Nothing against coffee. I just never ever took to it or took to the taste. I think it comes from the fact that my mom and my grandma were both teetotalers. Although my mom does drink coffee, and my dad, he'll drink tea, but he doesn't drink coffee either. That's kind of interesting. I never really thought about it before, why I don't drink coffee. My brother loves coffee. But the funny thing, I don't even have a coffee pot in my house. So my mom, when she comes to visit, and like people come to visit me, I can't, like they have to have tea because I physically don't have a coffee pot. To the point where my mom, when she came to stay with me one time, because she doesn't often spend the night, right? But like when I had my kids, she had to come, and she literally went out and purchased instant coffee. And I'm like, well, you sure you don't want it? And she's like, no, it'll be enough. I just need a cup of coffee in the morning, and an instant cup will do me just fine. So she literally bought herself some instant coffee when she came to stay with me. There you go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I think it turned out amazing. I absolutely love it. The shop is linked down below. Don't forget to check it out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.